Now?
Yeah, all good now.
Can you summarise how the whole race went then?
Hard from the start, you know, but perfect. You know, everything went according to plan, and the swim was just nice and casual and hard, but you know, and then the first sort of 20k on the bike was sort of in the comfort zone, but then Massimo, he caught up, and man, he just rode like a man possessed. And
it's in the park, yeah?
Sorry?
The run.
No, he caught me at 20k on the bike, and then I knew I had to stay with him because that's the race. If it's let him get 20, 30 seconds, you know, he's such a good athlete. You know, it's so hard to catch up, so I knew I had to stay with him, and I gave everything to hold with him, and I was able to hold on to the getting into transition, and then after about 1 or 2k I caught up on the run, and I felt comfortable, so I just kept pushing it, and I opened up a small lead, and then just stayed a constant pace, and then I opened up that small lead, and I knew that I had it.
The toughest part then, keeping up with him in the bike?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, that was really, really hard.
When did you know you sort of really had won it though?
Yeah, probably about 5 or 6k. I mean, I felt good, but you never know. He could still keep coming back. As I said before, you know, I wanted to get a big enough lead so I could run in with the elephant. There's no other race in the world where you get to do that. So.
Did you keep looking around to see?
Of course, yeah. He didn't drop off at all. I mean, I put the pace up a bit on the 4 or 5k on the run, and I thought I would have opened up a bigger lead, but he just kept coming, so I had to keep pushing the whole race.
Do you talk to each other when you're in that sort of position?
Not really. It was like 30, 40 metres, 100 metres at one stage, so I didn't really get a chance to talk, and on the bike I had no breath to talk.
Well, what did you say to him when you came back?
When I was, sorry?
Finished after you...
Oh, yeah, it was my turn this year. Thank you very much. Thanks.
That was Richie Cunningham from Australia, the men's winner. And then we talked to Belinda Granger, the women's winner, and Mirinda Carfrae, also from Australia, who came second in the Laguna Phuket Triathlon 2008. Belinda won in 2 hours, 47 minutes and 11 seconds. Mirinda second in 2 hours, 50 minutes and 2 seconds. Both beat Alexandra Louison from France in a third place. Belinda first describes how she won the race.
The whole plan was to try and get out of the water with Rinny. I didn't want to give her a gap like I gave her last year. I know what an amazing athlete is, and you know, if you give her just a little bit of a gap, that's enough normally. But it was good. I struggled though to stay with her in the swim. Even though she hasn't been doing much, she still swims a lot better than me. And then obviously on the bike, I did feel really good, and I used my strength on the hills to try and get a little bit of a gap, and just tried to hold her off on the run.
You succeeded in beating her 2 hours 47. You were 3 minutes ahead at the end.
I think it was just the bike though. Look at our run splits in there.
With the swim, you were dead level. Were you disappointed, Mirinda? You kept up with her there, but lost her off the bike.
Look, not at all. It was all about having a bit of fun out there today, and Belinda is a great athlete and a bloody tough one too. So I knew I'd have to get out quick, and I sort of had a good idea that she'd be around me. I tried to have a quick transition, but she was still right there, and pretty much rode right away from me up the first hill. But full credit to Belinda. It's nice to see her up on the podium in first place.
You're good friends, are you?
Yeah, really good.
Yes.
You know, I've been in this sport a long time, and I'm probably one of the oldest in the sport, and I still love hanging around these youngsters. They keep me young, I think, and I thoroughly enjoy racing them, and they're great for the sport. And yeah, I love it. I love coming here and spending time with Rinny and the rest of them. So yeah, once the gun goes off, of course we're competitors, but as soon as we cross that finish line, we're best of
we
mates.
have the party together.
Yeah, exactly. Party tonight.
Yeah.
Is he pleased for Richie too? I mean, it's a complete whitewash for Aussies.
Yeah, and you know, I think it's especially nice for me because both of us have been coming here forever, and both of us have finished numerous times on the podium but never got the win. So it's sort of it's a really nice thing that we both won at the same time.
Do you chat with each other during the race?
Oh, a little bit on the bike.
What do you say?
Well, I'm like, okay, come on, let's get going on the bike, and then she got going all right, and she rode away from me. But like, I don't know, you know, maybe a little bit of encouragement here and there, but for the most part, we're breathing too hard that we can't speak.
Once the run happens, I can't talk. There's no talking from me on the run. It's too hard for me.
Yeah.
What's your favourite part of the course?
The bike for me. I love the bike here, but not just because it's a tough, hard bike ride, but it's so technical. You can't lose concentration for 1 second. Because even when you finish through the hilly section, you've got the flat section, which is all corners and turns, and I just love it. I love that intensity on the bike for a whole 55 kilometres. It's great.
I'd have to agree. This course is really unique. The swim, being saltwater and freshwater, is always pretty cool. But yeah, the bike is, you don't get bored out there. There's a lot of races where it's just straight out on the highway. There's nothing to see but a white line. And this race, yeah, you have to be focused, and it goes really quick, which is nice. And the run as well. Even on the run, I'm hurting, but I'm like, this is a really just a cool race, and it's a lot of changes in terrain and all that sort of stuff. So
do you look around and enjoy the scenery, like the coast, or the rabbit?
Sometimes. Yeah, I try to.
And the elephant at the end, is that nice?
I think I scared the elephant this year. All I know, it was running the opposite direction to me. But I do like the elephant, it's cute. I mean, it's a really unique race. It's what I always say to people when they think about coming here. It's not just about coming somewhere to do a race, it's about the whole experience. You get a full triathlon experience when you come here. It's wonderful fun. Everyone's in a great mood. The carbo night and the awards dinner are just the best in the world, really are the best in the world, and it's just a lovely place to come to.
And have a holiday too?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, definitely.
What are you going to do?
Eat, drink, sit on the beach, massage, just spoil myself.
Yeah. I'm going to PP Island for a couple of nights too, so I'm going to see a bit of Thailand this time around.
Enjoy it.